When I tell you I'm on a roll today, like I'm on a roll, literally on a roll. And so it's raining outside right now, and I just absolutely love the rain. I'll probably go sit on the porch just so that I can be next to it, right? I'll sit on the patio because I'll probably have to take my umbrella because the water will drop down on me. But what's wrong with that? What's wrong with being out in the rain? More adults should go out in the rain. They should show their kids that it's just water so they don't feel like they need all this stuff. I need my rain boots. I need an umbrella. I need my rain jacket. Just experience the water. Literally stand there as an adult, a full grown adult, and show your kids the beauty that is in the world. That nothing's going to happen to them because the water touches them. There's certain things that we model for our kids we don't even understand. In many ways, how we keep them from exploring the world, truly exploring the world, and what it means to be in nature and what it means to be present in life, because we're always preparing them. Oh, don't go outside. You'll step in a puddle. So what? So what? It's mud. It's literally dirt and water. Like, who can care? But if you allow yourself to become a child again and show your children that, yeah, I'm going to get on this slide. I know I'm too big for it, but I'm going to do it anyway because this is the true enjoyment, laughter, being in the sun, making friends. That is the type of active play that you should have. There's so many restrictions that we put on kids and we don't even ask. We don't even know why we do it. We literally stop kids from being kids sometimes because we're constantly making them pay for adult choices, right? Because we have technology, because we have iPads, because they want to play the game all the time. Well, you know what? Who introduced it to them? So last time I checked, when they came out of the womb, nobody was handing them a cell phone. Nobody was saying that you have to have this iPad. Okay, so be responsible if you gave it to them and now they're on the game all the time. Well, you didn't manage something. It has nothing to do with the kid. Nothing, not a single thing. Oh, you brought them a bicycle and they barely ride? Well, when's the last time you said, let's go bike riding? Did you get on the bike and model for them? Did you actually take them to the park? All these toys that you have, millions of dollars that you're spending on toys that you want them to play, and you're wondering why they don't. You're wondering why they're underneath you all the time because they're looking for your attention. So how about you go downstairs for a couple of hours and be a kid? How about you go build with some Legos and color in some coloring books and read some stories just for a day? Do you know how rich that the richness of that experience, what it does for your child, and not even for your child, what it does for you? Do you understand that? Do you understand that they don't understand politics? They don't give a damn about the price of eggs. They could care less. They could. Oh, you don't want them to waste food? Well, sit down with them. Teach them about the importance of a balanced meal. Teach them about the fact that why their body needs water. Don't just tell them to drink it, like actually show them. Teach them. Use that same technology to pull up some facts. Make it fun for them while they're learning. Don't just be a dictator. Kids do not understand any of those things. So then when you look around the world and you're saying, I don't know, the work ethic of the kids are changing here. And then you wonder, did they just grow up that way? I'm sorry, not did they just come out of the womb? They just literally came out of the womb being like a waste of society, like with no potential, no work ethic. Did they get there on their own? Probably not. I just need us as a world to take more responsibility for our kids, for our young adults. I just need us to do that, to just care enough. Because as lost as we may feel with certain things and a focus that like they feel so much more lost, but there's still a level of boldness there, right? There's an unstoppableness within them that we see and we're like, oh my gosh, they're so bold. I can't believe they did that. Well, who is going to stop them? In a lot of ways, they model for us to get out of our own way, to not be so conscious and so uptight when it comes to just being present and experiencing life. Don't shame them. Don't belittle them. You could learn a lot. Spend a day in their shoes. If you want to know more, ask questions. Don't just assume. Don't just look at the world and think that everything applies to your child. They're individuals. Get to know who the heck they are before you pass judgment on them. Don't just group them and say, oh, these teens these days. Do you know who your teen is? Have you spent enough time around them to actually figure out how their thoughts are? Have you talked about some of the things that they may be seeing on social media and how that affects them? Have you had a conversation with them about what their friends have been talking about? Have you? Or have you given up? Have you given up on them? Is it to the point now that they see you come in the room, they enter it, and they're like, oh my gosh, what is it now? It's not even enjoyable anymore because you forget. You forget what it's like to be their age. You forget that the world is not the same as it was when you were growing up. It's different. And they didn't ask for it, and you didn't either. But you can do some things about it. You can truly do some things about it. So if you're a mom like me, and I don't get everything right, but I'm present enough to see that it's not only affecting my parenting or the way that my household is ran, it affects so many of us. But we won't have the conversations about it. Everything is so surface level. Oh, look at how many events that they're at. Look at how many activities they're in. Do you know who your kids are? Not what they can do. Not how much they do that makes you feel proud as a parent. Because only you know when you go home at night, when that soccer tournament is over, when that softball game is over, when gymnastics is over, when karate is over, when theater is over, only you know what the truth is. Okay? So, this is not to shame anybody, guilt anybody, make anybody feel embarrassed. I am saying these things because I apply them to my own life. And I'm going to say it to you. So take the message if it resonates with you. Take the message and really think about it, you know. I don't want to just produce something that doesn't allow people to think and go a little bit deeper. I've always told, you're so deep, you just get it. Yeah, I know. I am. I'm actually deep, and you know what? For the first time in a long time, not even a first time, I'm just saying this because I'm making the video right now, but I have been deep. I've been deep since I was a kid, but I was also born into a family who didn't know what the heck to do with me. And there's a lot of people out there. There's always one or two that's born into families that were meant to change the whole bloodline, be the black sheep. And that doesn't mean that you don't care about your family. That doesn't mean you don't love them, right? Some of us are in families that were literally examples of what needed to be worked on, needed to be changed. Things that we needed to embrace to realize what not to do. And again, not to guilt, to shame, to blame anybody, right? We love them. We love them with all our hearts. But the reality, it doesn't make the reality any different. You don't have to wear the weight of it. But once you know better, you do better. That's just as simple as it is. When you know better, you do better. And you just keep doing it. Because at the same time, you're not only modeling for your peers, you're modeling for your children. And there's certain things, there's certain patterns and things that we may have got from our upbringing, nature and nurture, things that we couldn't change or didn't have the power to change. But once you're given that opportunity to create a difference, it's worth some looking into. It's worth looking at yourself in the mirror as a parent and saying, is this me? Does this really fit? Does this reflect in my household? Are there things that I'm not seeing, or am I missing something? Ask yourself that. Being an adult and being a parent doesn't give you a pass just because you're older. It doesn't mean anything. You can learn from a kid. You absolutely can learn from them. I just learned from one the other day, and I think I posted about it. The fact of the matter is, no matter what age, you can learn, but when you really want a close look at yourself, look at yourself through the eyes of someone younger than you, especially your children, who don't have the ability to tell you things that you want to hear always. They're going to be brutally honest. But check in. Don't just assume you have all the answers. Don't just say, well, this is the way my mom did it. Well, your mom was wrong. She was also a survivor of domestic violence, and she may have had struggled with some addictions, or she may have been in foster care. Like, whatever the story is, you have to ask questions. You have to. That's all.